Hello, everybody. Today is 14th of October. How do you pronounce it in English? In Spanish, it's October. Yeah, October. And today is the 51st weekly Zoom call for developer experience subgovernance. And we have 3 questions at our agenda. First one was raised by Sergey Egorov. He's not here yet. The second stage for auctions, is it still planned? So I've seen that Pavel asked Boris that
last time we agreed that Boris will formulate some requirements for the second stage, and I will help.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot about this. My apologies. I'll get back to this.
Okay, so very simple. Yeah, once Boris will do requirements, I'll make a contest proposal out of it.
Okay, great, Boris. So when you will finish with requirements, could you put it to the chat, developer experience chat, so we will.
Yeah.
So probably tomorrow on Monday. Yeah, it could be ready.
Yeah, I hope to do it this weekend.
Okay, great. So the answer for the question is it is still planned and we are preparing it. Okay, wrote it. The next question of agenda is DeBot web embedding contest description. So actually I put it in the last minute because Piotr Fedorov made a very long post in a developer experience chat, and actually I noticed that most of his sentences are not like corresponding to the reality, and it means he went through the document and did it really detailedly. So I could spend several minutes to explain the document for everybody. Yeah, so we had a big issue with the jury members because they didn't evaluate through the submission last couple of contests, maybe 3 of the last contests. And so in this contest, web embedded, we decided to increase jury reward greatly. And firstly, we decided to remove competition between jury members, because before it was like the more juries taking part in the evaluations, the less they are getting. And I think it's a bad practice because we are interested to have more jury evaluated submissions, and because just we remove this dependency. And in the current description, we just put more or less fixed sum for evaluating every submission, and it means the jury reward will be high enough, and from one side and from other side it will depend on the number of submissions. I mean, if it will be 1 submission, it will be 1 part of work. It will be, if it will be 10 submissions, the reward will be 10 times higher, because the work to evaluate 10 submissions is more or less logically 10 times higher than to evaluate 1 submission. So from this point, I think now we have more logical and more the best jury rewards ever. And I think I expect it will give us a good result. So I believe all juries will take part in evaluating submissions, and we will have a lot of feedback, marks, and everything, because it's really good reward, really good motivation, no competitions. And then the next stage that I am keeping in mind, then we could maybe in the next contest, or maybe in the contest after the next, in some nearest future, maybe we could create some selection for the juries who do not do their work correctly. And regarding juries, also we keep the requirement for juries to evaluate all submissions. So we are increasing reward for juries, but also we are increasing requirements for them. So every jury should evaluate all submissions, or his votes will not be counted at all, and he will not get rewarded at all. And the jury have to give detailed feedback. So in detailed, I mean like great job, it's not detailed feedback, and it will not be rewarded as well. And also I put a sentence that jury members are expected to communicate with participants and answer questions about the criteria for the assessments, which means that actually as a society we are interested to have a good like mood, good understanding for participants. Why did they receive such marks, such scores? What should they do to improve it? So we should like connect participants and jury members more to make it more efficient. So I think this jury reward section, it's brilliant. Actually, it's the best that I've seen, and I am not understanding. Honestly, I understand that Piotr, who wrote this post, didn't read it. Yeah, I see the question from
Sergey. I have one question. A few days ago, you announced that you are submitting a new contest for jurors for jury selection, and I saw the proposal at a forum, but so far I failed to find it in the list of contests.
No, it's a question for question and answer section. Okay, short answer is you didn't answer me. Just put a plus or give me
okay.
It's fine for me or anything, but I didn't get any word from you. So put a plus.
Okay. So after today, definitely, I didn't get you some correction from you was required, so it's my fault.
No, I tag you in the message.
I remember the message, but the day I was extremely busy and later forgot about it. Sorry about this.
To be honest, I'm also very busy, so it's fine. Okay, it's coming. We are working.
Okay, great. So I'll write about it.
Okay, let me keep about the DeBot web embedding contest description, and also in this description we put all other statements that we were taken from previous contents, and the more important that we make a few corrections of them. So I mean, we are not using like the same like wrote the same document, the same template for every contest, because it's like stupid to do the same thing and trying to get the different results. Obviously, we are trying to improve our results, and because of this, we are trying to use different things, and we are trying to improve the contest description every time. A person trying to do this, and so because of this, there is a AMA session requirements or article in the contest description, and because of this, we put minimal score to receive reward here, just to avoid scam and some cheating submissions, because the more we are advertising our contests, the more people coming, and some of them coming just for easy money, and it's normal. It's a common practice. It's not bad. It's a life, and we should like take some. We should defend ourselves from this. So what else should I say? And also the Piotr told something about governance rewards. Also, who is creating the contest description, these guys should be rewarded. It's without any dopes, I think. It's a very hard work. It's like you should think, you should analyze the previous contest. You should make some conclusions. What did we get? What should we improve? Like, it's very difficult. We are having many discussions about contests because of this with different people. So, and it's not like 1 minute or even 1 hour work. So these people should be rewarded. And also, he didn't like the sentence that the same percentage of the monthly reward will be received by the persons responsible for its distribution, Western distribution over here. And he put that for, first of all, the monthly wasting should, somebody should control that wasting requirements are met. Somebody should go through these requirements, and somebody should calculate how many rewards should be wasted this month every time. And sometimes it's kind of time consuming jobs, because sometimes you should discuss the stuff with the teams. You should find them, you should give them the questions, you should wait for response. And even if everything is fine, even somebody should do transaction, should create a transaction, and should do it correctly with explanation, put it in an Excel file, make announcement, create a transaction, control that everybody sign it, that there is no question. So it's a work, and it is not automated yet, and somebody should do this. Now I am doing this, and if somebody else will do this, I am fine for this. But anyway, one thing.
Thank you very much for doing this, because obviously there are no other containers to do this job. Without you, it would all just fall apart. So thank you very much for doing this. It's greatly appreciated. Don't listen to them. They just don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and this, I mean, these 3 persons, it's not, I'm receiving every month for myself, but it's not 3 persons of all funds. It's 3 persons of sum, which are going to be wasting this particular month. For example, if we have rewards spread for 6 months, and for example, we have 3 teams, each is receiving for 10,000, so we have 30,000 wasting. So 300, it's like 3 persons we are calculating from this 30,000. So it's not from total fund of the contest. So it's not big money, but it's money make it correctly. Because the more important of this stuff, it's do not make any mistake. And that's all. So I hope Peter will listen this recording, and if he will have any other questions, yeah, we are here to discuss it. Yeah, that's all. So does anybody have any questions about contest descriptions and where we are going with this contest improvement, with this process?
Hi, anyone, can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, we can hear you, Renat.
So I have a question, not regarding the process. I believe everything fine with that. So anyone noticed that we have some problem with the jurors. I'm talking about particularly contest 27. It's a subscription recurring payment, which I pushed. So I just worry about the distributing rewards. So it's this contest over almost months ago, and I believe we need to start distribution. So I understand that we have some problems with voting, with jurors, but anyway, participant should not take care of that, as I believe.
Yeah, Renat, you are leading us to the third questions of our agenda. So I put it sub-governance flow current status. So this at this point I wanted to say, yeah, you are completely right. And actually we had some problems, and we made some decisions on the last week, on the last weekly calls. So we decided to keep it as is. And the only thing that I need to prepare proposals and put it to the vote. And I'm sorry, it's I just didn't have time because for this, because before I was preparing like text for a jury contest. Now it is ready, and then I was preparing this contest description. Now it's also ready. And also I had to jury some contests, and also right now we have some contest coming to finish his voting periods. So it's like a very hard week. It was a very hard week. So I hope I will put the decision we made last call maybe tomorrow or on Sunday. So the initial members will vote for them, stay as is, and based on this solution, approved solution by our initial member, I will make a payment. So I hope the next week it will be done. Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you.
So we have actually 3 contests waiting for rewards. Design ZKPA design contest, we should reward jury member. So I didn't forget about this. We have a payment, recurring payment contest, and we have a syntax highlighting for Solidity files. So 3 contests are waiting for the reward. So that's fine. And also I have another, I just, Malta contest. I still want to run it. Yeah, I know that I just need to open it and change the dates, but at least I should go through it. And still I didn't have like 5 minutes to go through it and put it to the vote. Maybe I have a half an hour for this. And so I have a to-do list. I'm going through it step by step. Okay, so And maybe a couple of words in response of also for Peter. He told us that we are becoming like a bureaucratic machine, and these two words is kind of I'm taking this like personally because from one side bureaucratic it's something wrong, and when we have to make 10 papers for do one thing stuff, one thing, but actually I don't think that we are very bureaucratic because like we are not doing 10, 5, even 3 like papers to make a decision. We are making proposal for decision, we are voting, that's all, and we are implementing the decision. So we don't have a lot of bureaucratic. From other side, we have to do some bureaucratic because for whole community, everybody should know and should have the ability to go through our decisions, what we are doing. So we have to keep some bureaucratic in some minimal level, but it's like necessary. We can't do without this. So bureaucratic is not very bad as if it is in limited. So I think we are fine with this. And from other side, we are like a machine. Like I like this word. I prefer that everything goes like a train, like a machine. So it's fine if everything is going like a machine. So I would take it as a compliment. That's all for me from my side. Please, any ideas, suggestions, guys, girls? Silence. Completely silence.
Thank you. It was very clear.
Yeah, good feedback. Thank you. If nobody has anything to say, so let's close up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.